Caitlin, it's your soul sister Michaela, and this is my life on earth. Not his story, but her story. If you're a returning subscriber, please be sure to put the numbers 333 in the comments down below. And if you're a new viewer, new subscriber, hey, welcome to my channel. Please be sure to add the number 777 in the comments down below. Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today I am bringing something new to the channel, something that I asked my friends and followers and engagers on social media. I asked them, what do you guys want to see from me? Like, what is more content? Like, anytime I do something, because there's like certain type of content that I will put on my social platforms, and they're pretty consistent as far as they align with my lifestyle. Like, I don't do content and that's my life. Like, my goal is to live my life and share it through content, but not just to share any and every little thing and every little tiny and every thing to a T. Is just like to share things that I feel called to share via my purpose. However, guys, this is something new that I haven't brought to this channel yet, and it's something that I asked, do you guys think that I should make a video on this, or do you guys just like to see the fact that I make it and understand that it is capable to be done? And people wanted to see how I make my concoctions, so that is what I'm sharing with you guys today. So this is concoctions part 1, guys. I will show you guys all of the items that I will be using, as well as I will show you guys the process of me actually mixing and making the clay mask, as well as I will be putting the mask on so you guys can see apply, application, as well as removal. I actually started using this healing clay mask. I probably tried it in about 2018. I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? I was about to graduate. I'm like, all right, you know, I was just starting to get into like certain things. So I'm like, okay, let me try to find like some healthy mask or whatever. And that's something that was, I think around that time, it was like a certain, I don't remember what it was, but it was something that was kind of trending, or like a lot of people was mentioning. A lot of stores started getting, I know how trends go. So yes, I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it, you know what I'm saying? And I really felt driven to try it. I feel like more on an ancestral level as well. But besides that, I tried it, guys, and it was pretty decent. I feel like over the course of time, like I've tried different ways to do it. Like, always read the instructions. On the back of the Indian healing clay mask, it actually tells you how to apply it, different ways you can apply it, as well as based on your skin sensitivity. So please be sure to make sure you guys are checking the instructions and making sure that you're not allergic, and that you consult a healthcare physician for some of the things that you may try or make that you get from my channel or from anyone else. Okay, so just want to note that. But other than that, guys, yeah, so I've tried it in 2018, 444 on the clock, okay? Other than that, I would say the reason I actually stopped using this mask a while ago, y'all gonna think this funny. I just felt like it was too much to rinse it off. Is that valid? It don't matter. That's the reason why I stopped using it. It's a sorry excuse, I know. But it did help when I did do it. But as you guys know, clay masks are like the more of the thicker mask, a little bit more harder to actually take off your skin. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how I apply it, and as well as how I rinse it off for easy removal. Okay guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the mixing part of this concoction. Yeah. All right, so now it's time to show you guys the mixing process of this mask. We have our ingredients right here. We have some ground turmeric. I got this from Walmart. We have the Indian healing clay mask. This is the container that it comes in. This is what it looked like when I bought it. It has the instructions and all the details about it on the back. Boom, bam. Then we have some water. I prefer spring water, but right now we have some regular water. And we have some apple cider vinegar from Bragg's, our container that our mask will be going in, and a fork. Always have a container with a top, and I like to use a fork because it helps get the air bubbles out. So first, I like to start off with putting some turmeric first, because I feel like turmeric is the base foundation of this mask. I mean, let's come on. On top of, I put a good bit of the turmeric because I want to really have the exfoliant factor of the mask, as well as have the turmeric look, you know, throughout the mask. You know, you want to be able to see that beautiful mustard color. So after I add the turmeric, I now then add the healing clay mask to the container. You'll see like some smoke come up, but that's just like the particles of the container coming out. I mix it up to go ahead and get any clumps out, grab a couple scoops. I would say about maybe 2 to 3. I don't like to make a full container of the mask when I make it, just enough for, like I said, well, not like I said, but preferably like a week's time span. Then we're going to go ahead and add the water. I like to let it sit so the air bubbles can get out a little bit. So now the water is basically seeping through, like if it was the rain and some mud would just soak up the water. Well, the dirt would soak up the water, now you have mud. So after that, we're going to go ahead and mix this clay mask up. I like to do it in a steady motion. Always take your time with it. No reason to rush, okay? Really get those clumps out of there. I use the front of the fork and the back of the fork. And I like to go along the walls, make sure we got everything. Everything is getting mixed, the corners. Because like I said, we put the turmeric first. So we really want to make sure we're mixing that throughout the mask. And this is just the first round of mixing. So right now we're just trying to really get that turmeric and the clay to marry together. Y'all know I like to keep it clean. Got to make sure we're keeping it clean at all times. Make less work for the end, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and add the apple cider vinegar. I just pour, for measuring amount, about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in it. And based on this size of container that I use, I always use this container because I always want to make sure it has a top on it. Every time I use this one, it always ratios to where the amounts are always even. There's too much of this and there's too much of that. It's very rare that I would have to adjust the amounts on each ingredient that's going inside of the mask to really have it come together as that nice thick clay consistency that we're looking for. Let's give this a couple mix. So now that we have all the ingredients inside of this mask, we're really about to just give this a nice, good mixing. I'm not going to tell you it's not going to take long, but it's definitely time consuming, but it's worth it if you just put in that effort because you really want it to be a good consistency. You want to have everything marrying together, Okay guys, so now that we're done all of the mixing, you guys see we have a nice consistency, thick turmeric healing clay mask, okay? And you can use this for whatever you need, and now you just pack it and store it, and there you go. Hey guys, so we are in the bathroom because I'm going to go ahead and apply the mask and give you guys some tips and info on the mask, as well as show you guys my process of taking it off. So guys, let's start off with the fact that in this mask, as you guys saw, we have turmeric, we have the Indian healing clay mask, as well as we have some Bragg's apple cider vinegar and some water, preferably spring water. And you're just going to give it all a mix up. This is how it looks, and you can use your fingers to apply it. So let me tell you guys my experience on using this mask. I told you guys I started off by trying this mask in 2018 when it was trending in the beginning, but I did not try it with the turmeric. I just tried it with the mask and some water. Like I said, the results was pretty cool, other than the lines that I just didn't like taking it off, and it was pretty cool. It was a mask. It detoxified my skin. So yes guys, this is a detoxifying mask. Okay, it literally pulls the toxins out of your pores. It helps with your skin. For the turmeric, the reason why I decided to add the turmeric, because you guys know on my journey I've been getting more into herbs and like natural remedies and more of the holistic way of living. So I was like, let me try this with some turmeric in it. And I already knew that you could add the apple cider vinegar, and I've tried it with the mask with apple cider vinegar without the turmeric as well as without the water, and I would just say for that one is definitely a little bit more stronger. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are allergic to anything or if you have sensitive skin, make sure you read the directions. I naturally don't really have sensitive skin for real, but so I like to try to keep it an even ground. I know they said you can, I believe you can leave it up to like 15 minutes if you don't have sensitive skin, and it was like I think 5 to 10 minutes. So I just naturally do 10 minutes. That's just what I do. So I also have my timer. We'll put that on. But yes, guys, so we have turmeric inside of this mask. Turmeric exfoliates your skin. It has antibacterial properties. It also prevents the formation of wrinkles for melanated folks. Turmeric has an anti-inflammatory agent called curcum, which helps aid in the detoxification of your skin. So that's really kind of where more of the work is coming. It's like properties within the turmeric. I'm just going to take this little spatula. So it's just like it's actually a face applicator. I don't remember what I got it from. It was a part of one of my kits that somebody gave me to actually apply masks. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna keep this. So I use this. So I'm just gonna take this off, and then I'm just gonna always go upward with your face. You always want to go up. You never want to pull down. Do you want your face hanging down? No, so don't pull down on it. Okay, so we're just gonna go upward with this. You want to always do like a smooth layer for your base to make sure that your skin is coated evenly. Never go too far up on your eyes, but I like to get just that very crease in your bag that you have there. So that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys about the apple cider vinegar. The apple cider vinegar, guys, just to let you guys know, actually keeps the turmeric from coloring your skin. The apple cider vinegar is a skin exfoliant. Apple cider vinegar also helps with hyperpigmentation. So you have the apple cider vinegar that helps with the hyperpigmentation, which is basically like when you have like a lot of different pigments throughout your skin. Could be from scarring as well. The majority of what people probably get hyperpigmentation from is from the scarring. But so you have the apple cider vinegar that helps with hyperpigmentation, and then you have the turmeric that's a natural skin brightening agent that they use for they use it as an agent in a lot of skin brightening. So you got two things right there that just naturally gives your skin an even tone. It just helps you overall even out your skin naturally. Okay? Even and brighten your skin naturally. So I like to do it like that. I like to always stay in the main areas. Just get on move these out the way. Just get along the cheeks. Get a little bit close to the hairline, but not too close, because you know we can have our acne that is right there as well. And try not to get on your hair. If you get on your hair, I find that it's not like a big deal. You can rinse it off. You just have to do it a specific way. It helps fight against acne that causes bacteria. So right now you're detoxifying your skin. You're evening out your skin. You're lightening your skin. You are pulling out the toxins. You're aiding against bacteria causing acne in general. Guys, this is honestly a really nice combo. And like I said, the way that I measured out how I put each in, I showed you guys in my step-by-step. So that's the best way I could do it. Like I said, everybody should always try stuff for yourself. See what works for you, because everybody's skin type is different. So like I said, my skin isn't like super sensitive. However, it has gotten more sensitive as I gotten older, I noticed. Because things that wouldn't bother me actually started bothering me. I ended up with like a chemical burn. It was crazy, guys. Chemical burn from literally one of the products. I think it was like a body wash that I accidentally got on my face. Burned the crap out of my face, okay? So we got the mask on. So we're gonna go ahead and set our timer. So at the end of this 10 minutes, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna rinse this off, okay? Okay guys, so I'm back and it's been 10 minutes, okay? So now we are about to rinse this off. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows what this is, right? So a lot of people use this when they're applying their makeup, when they're doing their hair to protect, just I guess your hair or whatever. I quickly discovered that this material, the one that I have, it's gonna pull your hair out. Like it's gonna snag your hair. So in general, when I wash my face off, I like to go up. I like to, like I said, do everything upwards. So I'll go this direction and I'll notice the water run. I hate that. So I don't hate it, but I really dislike the water coming down my arm. Y'all remember we used to wash dishes and your arm used to itch when you was younger? Anyway, so I just take it, I put it on like this with the hand that I naturally rinse off. So as I rinse my face, it falls right there. And I just pop my hair up in a ponytail. You don't need to do nothing else. So as you guys can see, when the mask is done, you'll tell because you'll have like craters. Especially when you go to move and it'll like crack and pieces will fall. When you see that happen, that let you know that it's doing what it's supposed to do. And you'll feel it. It'll tighten your face and it'll feel like you can actually feel it pulling the toxins out and it'll tighten up. And depending on how you got it, you won't be able to move your face really much at all. But the way I did it, I'm able to still talk. So you got the crater in, so let's go ahead and wash this off. You're not going to use super warm water. I did find that when I rinsed it off that I had more luck rinsing it off in the shower. Only thing is, you're not really supposed to wash your face in the shower because the water is usually warmer, and cool or warm water is better for your face. Just a quick tip, rinsing your face with cool water is better in the rising and warm water is better in the evening. Something I found, I saw it like a little hack and I actually started trying it and it does work, okay? I believe for anybody, honestly. And so yes, we're gonna rinse this off now, but I tried rinsing it off with like a washcloth. Listen guys, the best thing for me was to use my hands, make it warm, like not too cold, not too warm. Like you barely feel the cold, but it's not hot. Like I repeat, do not put hot water on your face. And I just take my time and I just get it off. You know what I'm saying? I look up, check in where we at. So let's get this off. We go upwards. Sometimes circular motions is good too. Especially if you got like a caked up spot. So guys, I naturally have like a washcloth that I use for nothing but drying off my face, and I just take it. You always want to go upwards, preferably pat, never drag. Just till it's good. I make sure I no drippage from my hairline. As you can see, rinsed a good bit of my edge control off, which I preferably like, especially at the end of the night. You don't want to go see with cake up edge control, you know what I'm saying? To potentially take your hair out. I'm going to be able to just rinse that out real nice. When I'm done, I like to do a little witch hazel. This is just witch hazel. I've been using this and other things since high school. I had to take some witch hazel, put it in a bottle, and for spraying, because I noticed that was easy. I used to just pour it on my hand and make it a hot ass mess. Now I'm just, and I give it a fan in. Let it set for a second. Not too wet, not too dry. I'm gonna take some oil. I like to use vitamin E oil. The one I use now is from Jason. I've actually been using this oil for about guys, I was also excited to rinse my face as well because I just recorded another video before this, so I was gonna do this anyway. Smooth, smooth, smooth. I like to usually take like my two fingers because personally I don't like to wipe my face with like my hand after I touch all over stuff. So I like to take two fingers, smooth it out like that. Like I said, try to go in the upward motion, get under, smooth the under eye up, smooth the forehead up. And then I might take like my rose quartz roller or jade and just, do my whole facial massage stitch to help keep my skin tightened. That is something that has helped me as well. So that's it, guys. And I take my homemade, I just mix like some petroleum jelly with some vitamin E oil. So it's like a mini Vaseline, so to speak. I take that, I always put a little tad on the lip. And I also do a lemon sugar scrub on my lips as well that I made myself. If you guys would like to see my lemon lip scrub, please drop that in the comments down below. As you guys can see, that is my process to my Indian Healing Turmeric Clay Mask. A lot to say. And yes, guys, so eyes a little red on mine now. I had a hair in my eye, I had to get it out. But other than that, guys, that is my routine with that. I hope this was very helpful for you guys. If you guys would like to see any concoctions like this or any type of content, please be sure to drop it down in the comments down below or reach out to me on my social medias. The links will be in the description down below as well as my bio. And I almost forgot to tell you guys one of the most important parts: to store the turmeric mask. I tried to put it in the medicine cabinet and it actually caught a little bit of mold. So my recommendation to you, based off experience, do not leave it in the refrigerator longer than a week or two, maybe. Just depending on how much you use it, it's not going to stay in there that long anyway. But really try not to go over that week mark, because these are still natural ingredients that's inside of it, and even inside of the refrigerator it will still mold if you leave it in there too long. So like I said, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and that is it. If you're a spiritual being having a physical experience and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you're notified anytime I post a video. Drop something down in the comments, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with a friend. Like I tell you guys, we are all here in this lifetime to spiritually evolve, and we do that best by expressing ourselves, helping each other, and experience. That is it for today's video, guys. See you later.